insurance. It's only paying for what I need. How about a throwback? Only paying for what you need.
This next night shift is that powerful, the worst nighttime cold and flu symptoms. So grab night shift and find your symptoms, get your disease, and get back to your rhythm. Feel the power. Symptoms fast.
Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Tim. Hi, so you're the psychiatrist, I guess. Just kind of let me know daily moisturizer. Really make my dry skin healthier in one day. It's true, Jen. This nourishing prebiotic formula moisturizes to help prevent dry skin. One day, for real. Aveeno, healthy, it's a nature. I gotta say, I'm still impressed. Very impressed. New daily moisture for face. Everything you love for your body, now for your face.
Like many people with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease, I was there, very bad. But my symptoms were keeping me from where I needed to be. So I talked to my doctor and learned Humira is the #1 prescribed biologic for people with UC or Crohn's disease. And Humira helps people achieve remission that can last. So you can experience few or no symptoms.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, serious and sometimes fatal infections, including tuberculosis and cancer. Problems, serious allergic reactions, and or worsening heart failure. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas with certain infections are common. And if you have TB, hepatitis B, or chronic infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores, don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Be there for you and them. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, remission is possible.
Learn how AdMinister can help you save on Humira.
Wonderful. So you can get to know your people better.
It's so glad you're here. She's lost so far in front of the mountain.
Are you living with pain and having trouble finding a doctor that understands how much that pain affects every aspect of your life? The certified medical staff at EnVogue Pain Relief.
Upset. If you don't take me seriously, and now your ass is barbecued.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home. I left 3 days ago, but no one seems to know I'm gone. Home is where the hatred is. Home is filled with pain, and it might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again. Stand as far away from me as you can and ask me why. Hang on to your rosy beat, close your eyes to watch me die. You keep saying, kick it, quit it, God, but did you ever try to turn your sick soul inside out so that the world can watch you die? well and always. My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody.
We are in a state of emergency. Tragedy. Wrote a song about it? Like to hear? Here it goes.
Free your mind. Peace, well and always. My black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like they don't want to make a free listen. When you're trying to get fire and my black people, it's all about the unity. There's nothing they can do with us, so ain't nobody moving me. Like they can keep me making free listen. When you're trying to get fire and reality.
Ellis becomes the first of the divas to offer the world her singular sound. And she does just that on Southern Air.
Come on then.
One of these days you gon' see me, but I've been right here all the time. Hey, 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 you gonna reach out to touch me, but I won't be there by your side. No, 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 it's not I wish you could treat me thirsty like the desert ground.
Everybody join in this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
And that is Brother Taalik from the RealityTemple's OnEarth channel. And if you get a chance to subscribe, please do subscribe to his channel. He's a good brother. You know, he's doing good work, and he wants to do good constructive things. He has good information to provide. So please do check out his channel if you get a chance.
Everybody who is black and interested in black people, let us sit down and find out how we can get together in one direction against one enemy, accomplish this job overnight.
When soul singer and black activist Sam Cooke wrote the lyrics to his song, A Change Gonna Come, it was very direct and to the point. With some changes to it, the song was still digestible. In the year 2019, black folks continue to go through the change rather than direct the change. A community activist named Taalik Ibn'rad has made an appeal similar to what Sam Cooke was asking for, a change. It's said that the meek shall inherit the earth. We ask when. When will the landlords give the meek a free lease? Mr. Ibn'rad is humbly asking for the state of Mississippi. This is Dusty Basement Studios, and we approve of this message.
Dragon Manifest. Welcome to the RealitysTemple on Earth, Dragon Manifest.
Thank you for having me, brother. This is an honor. I've been watching you for at least a couple years now.
Yes, sir.
From the first time I got hip to your channel, I've been hooked ever since. I'm always looking out for new videos. I mean, when I first saw your channel, I said, oh, this is an ancestor that has most definitely returned. Most definitely. This is not a new ancestor. This is an old ancestor. You could hear, you could feel the ancestors through you. You know, most people probably say, what is he talking about?
Right.
They don't get it. You gotta be on that level.
Hey, Uma! Not to be popular. It's just I'm inspired by my brother, that RealityTemple's brother, the most powerful voice on the internet, that Angelsnupnup7. That's right, brother. I'm calling you out, bro. I'm building you. I'm putting you out there, bro. I'm shouting you out. That's my inspiration.
Welcome to RealitysTemple on Earth. My name is Jeroen, and I would like to say that Angelsnupnup7 isn't a racist at all. He's a good friend.
I do want to say something right now. There's a YouTuber who has really got in my heart, and that is Angelsnupnup7. He reminds me a lot of my father. My father died last year of a heart attack.
Peace, Reverend Knowledge. I'm so Sister D, and I just wanted to say thank you to all the people who went up to the medical program for my uncle Xavier. And it was like so much to us that I feel because I you guys, life would not be possible and you will not be able to stay where you are. And I just want to say for all of you that helped and that don't ready, I will be able to get it and I hope I can do it and hope that you're a person. Bye. He's very knowledge. He's very knowledge. He's very knowledge.
Everybody jump.
Black people, it's all about the unity and nothing they can do with us. So ain't nobody in a state of emergency. What we talking about it? Right here? Here it goes.
Keep it real.
What, dear? Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Yes. Oh, I need that. Got to have that. Free your mind. No, you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
How do you guys feel about Terry X frowning like that with her album? Because album thinks she cute. Cute.
That's all I got to
Thanks,
say.
she crew. Terry thinks she cute. Huh?
Thanks, son.
She came out with a different attitude after
Don't
that.
look like no man to me. I remember we did on video.
That's old school. Life has changed.
What was that? Mr. T did in Rocky. What was that? Rocky 3. Was it Rocky 3? Put the pepper on my face.
There we go. I don't have a lot to say. Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Ron.
I trust that feeling. Does anybody have any questions of me before I get out of here? Let's see what you guys are saying. What's up, Soul Sister Rona? Hey, Taalik. I'm the bruh that did my Mike Jackson in Tunica, Mississippi. Hey, now. Hello to Terry. Respect. Bless up. Bless up. Bless up.
Come to see Terry. That's Terry, Cindy, and Ron. It's Terry.
The Mike Curtis face. Break it down. Give him something he can feel. Watch it.
It's Terry.
It's important for the Black youth, especially, to know that we did have a history and that we did great things and that we had great people, and those things were not in the history books when I was in school. And what I'd like to be doing 5 years from now is attempting to rewrite the history books so that they'll know that.
We want to make sure that we're not just working to be first, but we're working to be right. A lot of times there are situations when things are just happening so fast. It's always important to be fast, but we always want to be right.
Our brother Angelsnupnup7 at the RealitysTemple. And to give props to him, because I listened to all of Angelsnupnup7's videos. I think that he comes from a different angle. And there's a powerful message in a lot of the videos that he put out, and I try to catch all of them. I look at him as a free thinker and a person that's willing to challenge those of which he don't agree with or which he may think differently from, and I really respect him for that. He's challenged KNBS, and he has also challenged the Black supremacy movement as well. And I have nothing against that, because that which cannot be challenged cannot be stand and will not stand and will not survive the test of time. How many challenges we can withstand will determine how long we will be able to stand.
And my name is Myron. They call me Sniffy. My name Myron Johnson. They call me Sniffy. They call me Sniffy. My cousin is Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm here to give y'all a message. Y'all better leave my cousin alone. That's what y'all better do. My cousin Uma doing good work for y'all. Y'all some stupid ass niggas, man. And y'all ain't giving the man no money.
Be a man of greatness now, a man so tall, a man so kind. Be a man of wisdom now, a man of mind, a man of light. Be a man of kindness now, a man so big and strong in mind. Be a man so humble now, a man of men now let it shine. This is what you are, this is how it is planned now. This is what to be, every kind of man now. This is what to see, with a kind of meaning. This is what to feel, with a kind of feeling. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher. We are growing, growing and higher.
And you don't realize it. You don't realize it, that God has been in prison. The devil was able to imprison God. So right inside your own self, your God self has been imprisoned, and you have a false sense of self running rampant inside the temple. This is why, you understand what I'm saying? You have to bring Reality's temple here on earth. Reality's temple here on earth. We have to realize the enemy is running rampant inside this temple.
But you, a lot of your video content to me was very informative. You know, the things you talked about had substance, man. And I first really knew about you because of JT Rally 1, Real Nigga News. And you and him got into a conflict with each other. And when I did my website, you were the only brother. And let me stress that. Because when I did that website, blackcommune.net, and I did the video and I asked the Black YouTube community, the so-called Black YouTube community, to give me your videos. Because at the time, a lot of brothers were getting flagged and videos taken down. So I said, you know what? You can put your videos on my website so that the message can still be heard for all to hear. You know, something like, you know, a little I made that website for everyone, but you were the only one that gave me permission to use your videos. And I thought that was very honorable of you and really a testament to how much you cared about the Black community.
I keep it real. What, dear? Because I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started. Ride, let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party started quickly. Let's get this party party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started. Ride, ride, ride. Let's get this party started quickly.
Hey guys, it's your girl Crystal and welcome back to my channel, Chris Logic. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about this dirty, sour pussy, stretched out, saggy titty, mopped face looking ass bitch named Nandi, okay? Now, this dirty, stank, funky bitch who got 4 kids and 4 different baby daddies but no fathers in their lives, okay? She decided that she was going to make a response video to me because I came out and I gave my commentary about the situation that went down between her and Cynthia G. Okay, guys, if y'all want to check out that video, I'm going to link it right above. Go ahead, click on the video. But yes, she decided that she was going to do a 3.5-hour live stream calling herself so-called going in on me, guys, okay? So what I decided I was going to do in this video was I was going to quickly respond to some of the things that this Nandi girl had to say, as well as giving her my opinion of her, since she felt the need to give us her opinion of me, right? So number one, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little description of some of the things that this Nandi girl said about me, as well as play some clips of what was said, right? So she started off the live by basically going off on me and calling me a Cynthia G follower. She said that I had no right to speak on her and Cynthia G's beef and that I need to know my place, and that because I spoke on the beef, she was going to go in on me. Guys, also, mind you, this is the same woman that defended Brother Polite, right, against his rape allegations, his rape charges, not even allegations, the rape charges against that 14-year-old. This is the same woman that basically said she was not going to condemn Brother Polite. We don't know the full story, yada, 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 right? So this woman avidly defends predators, men who prey on little 14-year-old black girls. This is the type of woman we're dealing with, okay? So we're dealing with this type of psychopath bitch. The type of psychopath bitch that will allow a man to be molesting her daughter because she's so desperate to keep a black man, right? Now, guys, I actually have proof of how thirsty and desperate this woman is, right? So literally, this woman would always go on Sonetta TV's channel, right? He's a YouTuber here. She would always be on his channel defending Black men, defending pedophiles, rapists of little Black girls and everything like that, and just raising hell every time a Black woman said that she wanted to have some standards or decided to date outside her race. She was that lady, right? So her and Sonetta was really cool. And one day, Sonetta said that he was planning to go to Atlanta. So this woman said that she wanted to fly Sonetta out to Atlanta, and she wanted to meet Sonetta, which, by the way, is a married man. Everyone knows Sonetta is a married man. He talks about his wife all the time. She said she wanted to fly Sonetta out to Atlanta to come hit it raw from the back, right? Now, guys, in addition to this woman got on the phone with Sonetta to also tell him about how tight her pussy was, right? How even though she got 4 kids, it's still tight like a little girl, and all types of weirdo shit, guys, this woman was saying to Sonetta. So Sonetta was not feeling her, okay? Sonetta was not in the least bit attracted to her. He even said it out of his own mouth, like, no, Nandi is just not my type. I think she's very ugly and very unattractive, and I would just never do that, right? So he said he curved her, he turned her down, which pissed Nandi off. She ended up going on a whole long YouTube rant about this man, right? The same Black man that she wanted to protect. Now she's trying to air him out because he didn't want to come to Atlanta and hit it from the back wall, right? So she then goes on her YouTube channel to talk about how this man, Sonetta, has AIDS. And guys, that is a rumor that Sonetta has AIDS, because Sonetta went on his live stream and said that, you know, a couple years back, he was really ill, really sick, and he ended up seeing 4 doctors, and 4 doctors back to back diagnosed him of having HIV, right? And then he started seeing the specialist, and the specialist gave him medicine, blah, 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 that allegedly cured his AIDS. All of this is alleged, but he did actually go on his live stream to talk about how he was diagnosed by 4 different doctors of having HIV, right? So this lady, Nandi, then goes on her channel to say, oh, I would never, ever, ever want to sleep with you. Why would I want to hook up with you and get the dick and da-da-da-da-da, knowing that you got AIDS? You think I want to fuck a man with AIDS, right? So Sonetta said, oh, really, bitch? Really, bitch? So Sonetta TV went on his channel and released phone calls of this nasty, filthy, stank, corroded pussy bitch talking about how tight her pussy was, and that Sonetta should come and do this and that to her, guys, okay? I'm going to play the clip for you guys right here.
So let's get this game started. Now, Sonetta, if you all would go back and look at the House of Consciousness Countdown, HOK Countdown video with Brother Reggie, Sonetta asked me live on the air if I would be out there, you know, to support Brother Hashim and Zinga's homegoing.
Yeah, guys, what happened is that Sonetta asked her if she was going to be out there, just to see, I guess, if she was going to be out there. And she said, yeah, I'm going to be out there. Then she hit him up later on, talking about if she wanted to meet up with him at a hotel, and she was going to pay for his flight as well as to pay for the hotel, and that, you know, it could stay secret between him and her.
I stated yes. So this is how we ended up having a conversation about meeting up in Atlanta. It's funny to me that before all of this stuff came out and I told the truth about how not only he's treated me, but has treated other people, Sonetta never came out and said anything about me supposedly trying to have a relationship with him. I don't do old, wormy, Viagra-needing, possibly HIV, AIDS positive Negroes.
I know a little bit. Basically, she's mad and uptight because I didn't meet up with her in Atlanta. I went out to Atlanta. She knew I was coming because I did a video. And so I never met this woman a day in my life. And you know, she's been on my chat. She's been hanging around for a while. She got mad with Nepal. She tried to get Nepal to meet up with Professor Griff. Like, Professor Griff don't know what's going on. So shout out to my brother, Professor Griff. But she tried to get Nepal to meet up with Professor Griff to get Nepal away from me. Nepal's like, nah, but I don't know Griff. I'm not. What are you talking about? Because she wanted to be with me. Now, I'm not saying I'm all this and all that, but that's the reason why she's over there now. You know how a woman gets scorned. She's over there now onto her. I never disrespected her, never did nothing to that woman, but because I curved her ass and didn't want to be with her, she is now over there onto Haka, going crazy, talking crazy about me, all kind of crazy shit. But she never want to tell the truth.
So guys, the girl Nandi got mad because I called her an undesirable in the video, okay? And she was talking about how, oh, if I'm so undesirable, how I'm sitting here with 4 kids, girl, and you 22 and you don't got no kids. You 22. You should at least popped out 2 kids by now. Yes, guys, okay, she said that. And she was saying that she must be desirable because she's a baby mama of 4, even though she's a wife, a girlfriend, an associate to none. But yeah, she was bragging about being super desirable because she's a baby mama to 4 children with 4 baby daddies. But this is not what desirable women do. Like, I don't know, you desirable women out there, comment down below. Do you guys go around making bash videos on YouTube about men, accusing them of having AIDS after they curbed you when you were trying to fly them out to Atlanta and pay for a hotel so you can get fucked raw by a man who allegedly has AIDS? I don't know. Does that sound desirable to you guys? Comment down below.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Hey,
someone said you can play it. If you can play it, I'll mute and we can hear the audio if you like. If you know.
Okay, let me see if I can do that.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Yes. I'm a mute. Let me mute.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Now, guys, this is... I'm sorry. Now, guys, this is Nandi, okay? The same very woman who said that she would never, ever want to fly out a man that has AIDS and yada, 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 and how she was not trying to get a sonetta. Yes, it's that same Nandi that you're about to hear in this clip talking about how much she really loved Sonetta and how disappointed she was when she went out to Atlanta and he wasn't trying to see her.
And then he avoided me. He's supposed to go for an interview with me when he came into Atlanta. But what he did, they went to the total a little early. He ignored my phone calls when he got here. I called several times. I finally realized I was blocked out of his phone. I called from another phone, and hey, Sonetta, I've been waiting on you. No, I'm no sister, but basically the pops on him not to do the interview. Don't meet with me or any of that. So that's about as far as I got with him. But I called him on the show, like I've never missed a show with him. I was moderating, I was on point all the time. I would share his show and allow other people to start watching the show.
Y'all, the strong, beautiful black woman Nandi, okay, that's so desirable because she got 4 kids by 4 different baby daddies, okay? She's sitting up here talking about she was on point. She used to share this man's video. She was his #1 fan, and he still curbed her when she paid for his ticket to come out to Atlanta. God damn, Nandi, this is your love life?
Because like I said, I have a great deal of something, and I consider myself to be a diehard member of House of Punch. That's why you never saw me on anybody else's shows. I had all backing for something, and that's the show that I was going on. So I never tried to lose any of mine, but I have, heard from other people when they try to utilize their content or try to make some money off the shows that they did on his platform. I want to take it all the way back to Star Wars and Saving as well.
Now, do you hear that? Do that sound like a woman that's gone, bro?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I never did nothing to this woman. To this day, I never did nothing. Even when she came out, I never said nothing about her, never did nothing about her. But she's mad because I didn't meet up with her in Atlanta. In Atlanta. Why is you mad about that? I curbed her. Me and Garfield will tell you, I can call Garfield. Matter of fact, I can call Garfield right now, and I'll tell you. I said, yo, Garfield, this girl, Nandi, supposed to be coming to meet up with me, bro. We got to get out of here. I don't want to meet her. I don't want to talk to her. I got to get out of here.
Wait. Bitch, this is the same 50-year-old woman. This is the same 50-year-old woman that spent 3 hours going in on a 22-year-old and telling me how desirable she is and how men be chasing her down all day, every day. This is you? Bitch, this is you? Is this you, Nandi? This man said after you bought his plane ticket to come to Atlanta, he done skirted on your ass, okay? He left you hanging. He didn't want to talk to you. He didn't want to see you. He didn't want to meet you. I mean, I didn't know that's how men treated desirable women, Nandi, whatever the fuck your name is, girl. But you got to educate me. I mean, you are more than twice my age. You should be trying to educate me on how to land a brother, okay? I'm taking notes, bitch. Let's keep listening to how you do it.
You know what I'm saying? And sure enough, we did that. And she got mad as a motherfucker. She thought she was blocked. She came back with me, talking to me. And she was telling me shit like, my pussy is tight. my vagina is tight. I ain't been doing nothing for so long, and my walls and everything is tight. I ain't been having sex with nobody. I'm like, yo, why the fuck is you talking to me about your vagina?
That's how you do it, Nandi. That's how you land your dick. That's how you get your men. Oh, you call random internet niggas online and tell them your poom poom is tight, then pay for plane tickets to Atlanta and book hotels, then get mad when they don't want to show up for your ugly ass. That's how we doing it out here? Oh shit, Yandy. I have a lot to learn, bitch. I have a lot to learn.
Like, it's so wild. Because see, women know that men love a nice, fitted, tight vagina that ain't been, messed around with a lot. So she over here talking to me about her vagina, and we was talking about something totally different. She went into, and we got it on tape. We got that shit on tape. In fact, she went live one day and talked about the same thing. So I'm not lying. It's on one of her videos where she talked about, I was just telling him about my vagina because letting him know that I haven't been touched by men. So she said that. But why are you telling me about your vagina? I'm a fucking man. I've never met you. I don't want to hear that shit about your shit.
Bitch, this is the woman that spent 3 hours calling herself trying to drag me, calling me all types of undesirable because I'm 22 without kids, right? Talking about somehow the brothers can't get enough of her. I told this woman, don't you got better things to do at 50? She said, nah, she'd already leveled up. She said she already completed her level up journey, so she don't need that, okay? This is her.
Yeah, she's got. You see, she's trying to mess with some dude named Angelsnupnup7.
Yeah, Angel Nut. We call him Angel Nut. Angel Nut, but they call him Angelsnupnup7. But that nigga's been in a same asylum for 10 years. Did you know that?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Bitch, an insane asylum. Oh shit. Even the crazy niggas got a chance with Nandi. Oh my god.
Bro, he'll tell you that. He's been locked away in a crazy house for 10 fucking years, man. 10 years.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't even...
Now, guys, y'all just watched that clip of the oh so desirable Nandi who has to pay allegedly AIDS-infected men to come and fly out to Atlanta and hit it raw from the back. Okay, guys? Now, let's address some of Nandi's talking points and some of the things that she had to say about me, okay? Let's address and let's debunk. So the first thing she does is she plays one of my videos. I'm going to link the video above, but the video is called Pick Me From Hell Begs Black Men to Come Back to Black Women, right? Now, in that video, you see this super embarrassing clip of this woman on Dr. Drew basically begging a black man to come back to black women in general, just for the man to put his hand in her face, tell her that she has an attitude, even though this is the first time they're ever meeting, and she's literally being super submissive and she's begging him, but yet and still he's still trying to convince her that she has an attitude. As well as after they finally make up, right after she did all that begging, he then slaps her on her ass and has to be removed from the stage for sexually harassing her, guys. Okay, definitely check out that video. It's super sad. But yes, Nandi basically reacts to that video, and guys, mind you, she let my entire video play, so I'm going to copyright strike the shit out of her channel, okay? Right after I'm done filming this shit, I'm going to strike that video clean the fuck down. But yes, she goes and she reacts to that video, and she basically says that I'm a dumb hoe, and I'm the type of bitch that's super bad for the black community. Why is it that I'm telling this beautiful sister that she shouldn't be begging black men? Why is it that I'm trying to convince her that she should have more self-worth than to beg a black man? That's what black women are supposed to do. We're supposed to beg the black man. And it don't matter if the black man is mad with us. If he don't want to come to our defense, we the women of the community, and we need to come and we need to be there for our black kings because they go through so much. Literally, guys, this is what she was saying, okay? I know it sounds crazy as fuck because it's crazy as fuck, but this is what she was saying. Her words, not mine. She then goes on to ignore the fact that the black man sexually harassed the woman and said that she didn't see anything wrong with how the woman acted, the pick-me acted in the video. She saw nothing wrong with the man putting his hands on this random woman's butt. The only thing wrong she saw in the video was me
telling the black woman that she needs to have more self-respect and she should not be begging a black man. Okay, guys? I'm going to insert a little bit of that clip for you guys to see.
Now you see this rude ass bitch. You hear what the brother telling her. I'm doing all this. I'm supposed to be your man. She's so busy worried about the fact that he has a little speech impairment.
Impediment, you hefty trash bag built ass bitch. Guys, yeah, so I'm gonna let the video play, but in a nutshell, she's basically telling black men that they don't need to go to college, they don't need to make money, because all the college systems were created off of racist white people, and money and jobs that pay good money is all the white man's institution, and we should be okay with black men who aren't educated, who don't make no money, and who don't provide, because the white man is keeping the brother down.
He's telling her, if I'm doing all this, what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why the hell do I have to go through all of this extra shit about me not having a college degree? About me not having this and not having that? And it's so funny to me how a lot of these black women push this shit on their children when before the fake ass integration movement, we couldn't even go to their schools. Fuck the integration movement. When our grandparents was growing up, they couldn't go to school at all. It was forbidden for them to do that.
And so guys, you hear what she's trying to say, right? So because once upon a time we had racism, black people, but specifically black men, should not strive for an education, should not strive for high-paying jobs, should not strive to do better for themselves, because once upon a time we had racism. Also, she just talked about that's why I can't keep a man, but sis, you got 4 baby daddies and you couldn't keep not near one of them. So who really can't keep a man? Literally, this woman went on another person's platform, a black man's platform, and she was talking about some black men don't need to be educated. Black men only got to make $30,000 a year. Black men should be able to cheat. They should be able to just saying crazy shit. And literally, the black man, a whole black man, actually stopped her mid-conversation and said, "Nah, sister, I'm sorry, I don't agree with you. Like, I understand what you're doing, and I get it. You're standing up for the black man, and I never thought I would be, against you. But women like you are dangerous." He said it out of his own mouth. He said, women like you, black men need to get far away from them. You the type of woman that's going to enable a black man to commit crimes, go to jail, not get an education, just sit on the couch and smoke weed all day because you don't have any standards for yourself or him. Man, I might insert that clip, y'all. I don't want to make the video too damn long, but I might insert it at the end of the video. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Malcolm been told us that they ain't treat you right. What the fuck make you think they gonna teach you right? So why would you pick on somebody who has any type of, deficiencies about themselves or disabilities when you're supposed to be that person's supporter? But see, this is what the Black Homosphere and they group over there teaching people. Even when a brother's dying, like George Floyd and all of these different people, what they say? Fuck them. Fuck them. Out and all these the darker skinned sisters don't get picked, and that's gonna be in the next clip of what I play on this bitch and all of this shit. That's how their mentalities think.
So guys, in this clip, she basically tries to say that the reason I called her undesirable is because she's a dark-skinned woman, and internally, I think dark-skinned women are unattractive. First of all, you spent a good 30 minutes going in on me and my skin tone, and you did the same thing to Sinji. So who's the real colorist in this situation? Also, she was disrespecting African women because she found out by going through my videos that I'm African. And she was saying that African people look like monkeys, guys. She went in on my hair texture. She said I had nappy hair, even though that's just self-reflection because she's sitting over there with a whole perm up in her head, okay? And I'm a natural, a type 4 natural, right? And she made all types of derogatory black jokes about African people, then turned around and called me a colorist and said that the reason I said she was unattractive was because she's dark-skinned. Why couldn't it be because you're fat as fuck? Why couldn't it be because you're built like my fucking sofa? Why couldn't it be because you a baby mama with 4 baby daddies and not near one of them would stay with you? Why couldn't it be that you be flying men out, men who allegedly have AIDS, to come and fuck you raw in hotels, but even they don't want your ugly ass? Why couldn't it be any of that? Why did you have to make this a colorism thing?
These hoes act like Uncle Ruckus. They got Virago. Well, bitch, get over it because it ain't no cure for that. I think you learned that from Boondocks.
First of all, you illiterate ass bitch, it's pronounced vitiligo, okay? And that's really not something to laugh at. My stepdad actually suffers from vitiligo. Yeah, and it's something that really takes a toll on people's life. So I don't suffer from it, but that's not something to laugh at. I don't find that funny at all. She calls herself going in on me, and you would think that she would talk about things that actually pertain to me, things that would actually hurt my feelings, make me feel bad about myself, right? But what she starts doing is she makes up a fake rumor that I have a STI, right? I have a STD, STI. And mind you, this woman just found out about my existence yesterday. We don't know each other. We've never met or anything. She doesn't know anyone who knows me. But she makes up a fake rumor that I was smashing a bunch of guys in the manosphere and that I went on a live on one of their channels and admitted to one of them giving me an STI. Now, guys, let me just make one thing clear. I really shouldn't have to, but I've never actually met anyone from YouTube ever in person, and I also don't go on people's panels like that. The only panels I've ever been on was I did Jessica X one time, I did Grandmaster Troll once, and I did one other panel, and that was with a female, okay? All right. Guys, yes, she literally makes up that rumor, just pulled it out of thin air, and goes on a whole 30-minute long rant about how nasty my vagina was, how I had green discharge, and how I had an STI, and how I'm a dirty bitch, and da-da-da-da-da. So guys, this woman couldn't actually think of anything to actually say about me, so she created a fake rumor and went in on 30 minutes about a fake rumor that she just created on the spot. While she's sitting over there with 4 fatherless children, and she's ready to risk it all by having sex with a man who allegedly has AIDS raw because she's so thirsty for that big black dick. And this is a 50-year-old woman with 4 kids and 4 baby daddies that we're talking about, y'all. So after no one was believing her in the chat and people, you know, asked, yo, you got proof or da-da-da-da-da, you know, where's the live? Point us to the live. You know, she couldn't come with any proof or anything like that. So she decided that she was going to start talking about my nationality, right? She decided that she was going to go start talking about the fact that I'm African and I come from Africa, and telling me I need to go back to Africa and I don't belong to her country and blah, 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 blah. And just basically not debunking not one damn thing that I said about her being a pick-me, her being undesirable, about how black men weren't coming to her defense. She didn't debunk any of it. She didn't argue any of it. She actually said, I don't care if black men don't come to my defense, okay? They don't gotta come to my defense, but I'ma still defend them though, and you just mad about it, because I'ma still come to my brother's defense. Guys, this is what this crazy bitch was saying, okay? So she didn't debunk anything I was saying. She only made up a fake rumor about me having an STD, and then talked about me being African, and told me to go back to Africa, and told me that my food stinks and that I eat fufu and my vagina smells like fufu. And guys, this is a 50-year-old with 4 kids, 2 sons and 2 daughters, right? 4 kids, which 3 of them have criminal records, by the way. So this is a 50-year-old mother of 4, 3 of them being felons, right? Instead of debunking my points and my truths that I told about her, she sat there and made up fake rumors about a girl who's literally not even half her age. I'm 22, y'all. She sat there and made up fake rumors about me and then ignorantly told me to go back to my country. Which, number one, when she was talking about my vagina, she was just deflecting, because the way she was describing a yeast infection and discharge and green stuff, y'all, I've never personally had a yeast infection, so I can't even relate to what that's like. But she was describing it in such like intense details. You know she's been burned quite a couple times. You know she suffers from chronic yeast infections. Like, the girl was just, oh my God, spot on. I had to literally Google yeast infection, and my sis was right on. That's exactly what it's like. So she just described what the fuck be going down in her drawers, right? But then tried to deflect and act like that's what's going on with me, even though she doesn't know me at all, just like she did last time when she talked about how black women can't get white men, even though she can't get a white man because, you know, she's fat, ugly, ghetto, manly, and let 4 different niggas ski in her 4 different times and could not hold down not near one of them, okay? And also, she keeps telling me to go back to my country and I'm not doing anything for her country or the black community. But girl, the only thing you've done for the Black community is bring 4 fatherless children into the Black community, okay? You birthed 4 fatherless Black children that you allowed to become felons and that you made into statistics along with your ass, right?
She then proceeded to call me a hoe, a video girl. She said I sold my vagina, just like she said about Cynthia G. She called me anorexic a whole bunch of times, and I'm like, girl, have you seen me? There's nothing anorexic about me. I'm what you call slim thick. Just because you're fat as fuck and built like a long-ass refrigerator, bitch. The bitch is long and wide at the same time. She got a saggy stomach to match them long-ass saggy titties that look like they need some fucking Christmas socks on them. The bitch done stretched out her pussy 4 times with 4 different humans, and none of they pappies felt the need to stick around for her or their kids. None of they pappies felt the need to answer the phone on Christmas Day. None of they pappies felt the need to buy their son sneakers for school. Yes, guys, she talked about all this shit on Sinetta's channel, right? How she don't know none of her baby daddies, how none of them, were in the lives of her children, but yet and still she's a good Black woman, she's a strong Black woman, so she didn't feel the need to put them on child support and put them in the system, because even though they abandoned their children and they didn't help out with their kids and she had to live in the Section 8 projects and shit, and her kids couldn't afford to go on field trips, she wasn't going to dare put the Black man in the system because she's a strong Black woman who don't mind holding it down at the expense of her children. Yes, guys, she was talking about how Black men are king and Black women are just ungrateful and da-da-da-da-da, and it's lazy Black bitches like me that make it hard for Black women like her who want to go 50-50. Yes, y'all. She said she's comfortable going 50-50 and only broke bitches can't go 50-50. Actually, if her man was to lose his job and he ain't never, ever, ever get another job a day in his life, she will hold it down for the rest of her life because that's what strong Black queens do for their Black kings. Okay, y'all? This is all what this crazy bitch was saying. She went on to make a bunch of texturous, comments about my hair and everything, but yet and still she was sitting there accusing me of colorism. She brought this girl on the panel because I ended up jumping on with her. I cussed her ass the fuck out, but her manly ass voice was drowning me out. Then she put this other girl on the panel that goes by the name of Virtuous Woman TV. And y'all, literally, I went and I searched up this girl. I managed to find all her socials, right? I managed to pull up her name. I did a background check on this dirty ass hoe. And this bitch is a whole felon. This Virtuous Woman bitch, she got a whole pending charge out open against her. And she on YouTube talking shit like I just can't come on here and ruin your fucking life, bitch. The po-po looking for you, hoe. Y'all, that's literally the next video. It's either going to be my next video or the video after that I'm going to drop. I'm going to make a whole exposed video on this dirty bitch, Virtuous Woman, her multiple kids and her multiple baby daddies, her multiple failed relationships, and her pending criminal case, bitch. Yes, I'm exposing hoes today. But yes, guys, this funny face, ranked pussy ass bitch just said a whole bunch of stupid ass shit. I'm going to put together a collage of some of the stupid ass shit that she said, and I'm just going to play all of that shit. But yes, guys, so she called herself so-called exposing me and debunking everything that I said, but really she didn't do anything but come off as manly, masculine, aggressive, right? When she was even describing herself, she described herself as a strong, high-value man. She talked about she was a protector, she was a provider, she's willing to go 50-50, she's willing to pay all the bills, she's willing to hold you down, she gonna protect and provide for you and the kids. And she cook, and she clean, and she suck a mean dick, y'all. Damn, Sinetta was tripping. But yes, y'all, this woman who is over twice my age, who is supposed to be my elder, teaching me the way of life, right? Even if she said what I was saying was wrong or disrespectful, you would think as my elder, she would have some, common sense and decency to try to come at me a little bit more respectful. Because in my previous video, I wouldn't even say I really dragged her. I really didn't go in on her. I didn't talk about her vagina or anything like that. But she came and attempted to go in on me with fake rumors, xenophobia, and misogynistic slurs as if she was a man or something. Like literally the way she was calling me all types of hoes and tricks and how she was going to pick me out and go make me sell my poom poom and come back and give her the money. Like, girl, what the hell? Like, she sounded just like a black man. I'm convinced that this woman might be, she might be a transformer, guys, because that's the only way I could ever think of why a black woman
would be acting like this, guys. And honestly, it really is so sad because she's everything that Black men complain about, right? She's ratchet, she's loud, she has multiple kids with multiple baby daddies, she doesn't care who she lays down with, she's okay with infecting herself with STDs because she wants the dick so bad. She's loud, she's ghetto, and she thinks that being a pick-me, despite all her undesirable traits, will somehow make her more appealing in the eyes of Black men, right? Now, this time along in her comment section, she had 2 guys, a whole 2. And mind you, she had some viewers. I think she had like up to like 500 people watching her at some point. So she had some viewers in there, and only 2 men came to her comment section. And mind you, those 2 men are actually subscribers of mine, or they were subscribers of mine at some point, and they each actually left me over 100 comments. One of them even hit me up in the DMs trying to see if I was single, and I curbed that ass, as well as ended up blocking both of them because they was just making my comment section dusty as hell, y'all. So they must have came on my channel, saw that I made a video about this lady, went into my description box, right? Found her channel, and then saw that she was making a 3-hour-long live about me. So basically they went in there to basically tell me that I'm stupid, you know, Chris Logic's stupid, Chris Logic's a hoe, Chris Logic's African, she shouldn't be talking about African-American people's business. Oh, Chris Logic's not a real Black girl, she's not a Black girl, she's a non-Black girl pretending to be a Black girl. Y'all, all types of stupid shit. Chris Logic sounds like a Valley girl, she sounds too white to be a Black girl. Just retarded shit, right? So they're going in on me. So, but they're like going in on me, but they're not like defending her. They're not like, oh, Nandi, you're pretty, you're desirable, you know, we fuck with you, we like you. Nah, they're literally just talking bad about me, but not actually defending her, right? So she starts to praise them. She's like, oh, and Chris Logic said I ain't got no men in the comment section. Look, I got 2 of you brothers right now going in on that bitch, going in on that bitch. So I go up in her comments and I pose a question. I said, for the 2 brothers going in on me in the comment section, would y'all date Nandi? Would y'all date Nandi? Would y'all come and save her and her 4 kids? Would y'all come and wife her? Would y'all come and, you know, make her your girlfriend? Would you even give her the dick? Okay? Literally, one of them ignored the question, even though he had responded to everything I had said up until that point. He just ignored it and just went back to telling me to go back to Africa. And then the other dude literally dropped down smiley face emojis, guys. I kid you not. This man commented smiley face emojis and said, LOL, Chris Logic, stop being ignorant. And guys, she was giving these dudes props throughout the whole live. See, I see my 2 brothers in there going for me, but they wouldn't even say she was pretty. I asked if they think she was pretty, no comment. I asked if they saved her, no comment. I asked if, you know, that's the type of girl they would date, right? So she's such a pick-me and she believes with all the stuff they believe in and all their talking points, and she's willing to go 50-50. I was like, this should be the perfect woman. Damn, I wonder why Sinetta don't want her, right? You guys should want her. You men in the comment section should want her. And guess what? No comment, no response, just laughy face emojis and a dude telling me that I need to stop being ignorant. So guys, that should say it all, okay? She was waving that cape hard as hell, calling herself trying to go in on me. The 50-year-old woman who can't even get an allegedly AIDS-infected man to hit it raw from the back, even though she's paying for the flight, she's paying for the hotel. She's going to take him out to dinner and buy him food. Right? The same woman who's telling me to go back to my country, but the only thing she's done in her country is to bring 4 fatherless Black children and add to the negative stereotypes and statistics against Black women. The only thing that she has to show for 50 years of man-stroking Black men and Black male worship is 4 fatherless children, single motherhood, desperation, and then she also had the nerve to come on that bitch and lie. So Chris Logic said, I'm undesirable, but bitch, I got a man. My man sitting right here, he laughing. I said, all right, put him on. Put him on. Like get him on the live. Say, hey, my name is so-and-so. You don't gotta say your name. Let's just hear a man voice. She got like, bitch, I don't gotta prove nothing to you. But bitch, you just said he was right there. Why he couldn't say hey? All right, she says she lied about having a man, but literally just 3 months ago, she was paying for Sinetta to come out and fuck her raw and try to hit it from the back in Atlanta, right? So yeah, guys, I'm gonna insert those clips for you guys to see. All right, guys, so this is basically when she was criticizing me for being 22 years old and not having kids already, right? And basically saying that no man loved me enough to impregnate me at the age of 22. And she was bragging on how much dick she gets because she's a baby mama of 4.
Shit don't make no sense. Yeah, Mr. Old, he found out about that body count when she bust them legs on. That bitch sat down in that man's car and he felt like something going on. He knew he didn't order no onion rings for lunch that day. He knew he didn't order no, he ordered no tuna. He on no crab cakes. He ain't ordered none of that shit that day. He trying to figure out why the fuck was his car smelling like that. He figured it out. That's why he left that bitch where she was. You wish you could have one baby. You wish somebody would stay down and love you long enough to make one baby with you, bitch. Why you worry about my 4? My 4 beautiful children. I love all my bitch.
Guys, she said a lot more, but I can only use like little small snippets, right? Because I don't want my video to get flagged down. But yeah, she basically was talking about my vagina and what she thinks is like, really, considering she's never met me in person, never spoken to me other than yesterday. That was the first time we ever spoke. She doesn't know anyone who knows me. She sat here and she spoke on what she thought my vagina would be like. She spoke on my love life. I made a video called My Boyfriend had a girlfriend or something like that. Yeah, that was the title of that video, where basically I talked about he wasn't actually my boyfriend. I titled the video that, but he wasn't really my boyfriend. He was my ex-boyfriend, and he was trying to get me back. Like, he was trying to win me back, you know, sending flowers, blah, 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 doing all this other stuff, right? Simultaneously, during that situation, I was also having complications with where I was staying at, guys. Mind you, I'm a college student. I stayed in college housing, right? So I stayed in college housing with my roommate, and that's why she's teasing me, talking about some, bitch, you got roommates? You broken, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, I'm a college student that lives with other college students. Yeah, we were roommates. Yeah. And what? You're 50 years old with 4 kids and you live in the projects. You're on Section 8, bitch. But I ended up getting into an altercation with one of my roommates, and I ended up like wanting to move out. The boy who was trying to win me back at the time, my ex, he found a place for me, and he was going to put down like the down payment for me to move in and everything like that. So the day I'm supposed to move in, I don't want to spoil it for you guys because I want y'all to go actually check out that video, but some crazy stuff ended up happening, and I ended up finding out that that man had a whole girlfriend for the past year. Mind you, we hadn't been together for a year. So she's saying, oh, he was with me for a year and cheated on me. No, that never happened. Right? He was with her for a year, and for the past like probably like a couple of months, right? He had been trying to like win me back, sending my mama flowers, doing all this crazy shit. Or I would have never thought he had a girlfriend, but yeah, he had a girlfriend the whole time while he was trying to win me back. So I told that story. Mind you, I didn't do anything with this boy. When he was trying to win me back, we didn't have sex. I didn't give him my body. Never had a kid with him. Right? Never did none of that. Right? Found out he was a dog. Left him before we could get back together. Dipped that situation, but you got this fucking baby mama of 4. Not that there's anything wrong with baby mamas, but 4 times now, this woman has not been able to secure a man 4 different times with 4 different men. And she wants to sit up here and talk about me, a girl who at the age of 21 at the time, right? I think I was actually 22 when that happened, right? A girl who at the age of 22 knew not to get into a relationship with a dude who was going to be cheating on me or unfaithful, definitely knew not to have his baby, and walked away from a bad situation. She's clowning me, but yet and still she's sitting up there with 4 different kids from 4 different men. Like, girl, get your shit together.
This motherfucking come up on this link so I can read this bitch like I really need to read. Yes, bitches. Yes, regular pussy assholes.
Now, guys, if you'll notice, I was actually quiet, right? As soon as I got on the chat, she was calling me all types of funky this and stank coochie this and da-da-da-da-da, just really degrading me. Now, I'm not the type to just sit back and let people talk to me. I don't give a damn how old you are, but I do have a certain level of respect for my elders. I was coming on this woman's platform. I didn't want to disrespect her, and I was coming on to genuinely have a conversation with her, right? Because I wanted to use the clips from my channel. So I wasn't coming on to have a screaming match with this lady. That's why when she was like insulting me for like the first minute I was on there, I was really quiet. I was quiet. I kept asking her to let me talk. I was like, yo, what's the point of you sending me the link if you won't let me speak? All of that. But she still kept going and going and going. And just by the time she let up, bitch, I was hot. Okay?
Y'all mics unmuted. What y'all bald head, weave wearing, makeup wearing bitches want? Just the bitches I wanted to see. Let's get it. Cause y'all hoes fucking with the wrong bitch. First of all, nothing, bitch. Don't come in my motherfucking chat or on my counter thinking you run shit over here. You click why motherfucking Cynthia 1 cent no pussy G. I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't gotta click up with nobody, bitch. And I ain't gotta fuck no white man. You can get the fuck out my panel. First of all, what, bitch? Can you really count? Can you really count? Count them motherfucking tracks in your head. Count them motherfucking tracks in your head, bitch.
You didn't want me to speak. Why did you allow me to come on your channel? If you just want
Tell you what, go on and say what you gotta say, cause I'ma check your bitch ass anyway. And this fake ass bitch off your line, this goddamn
bitch, you dirty, stink pussy baby mama.
Bitch, you don't know what my pussy smell like, but from what I see, y'all still eat bitches wanna know. Y'all still eat bitches wanna know what pussy smell like. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you can kiss my motherfucking ass. All y'all hoes ready, and I ain't about that money. It's easy to pop shit behind this motherfucking swing, bitch.
What else?
And you doing all this for another bitch, which clearly shows you a weakness.
What else?
You coming on here trying to check your shit. That bitch ain't even trying to check her motherfucking self. I don't give a fuck about her sitting all your motherfucking chihuahuas. Y'all hoes ain't got nothing over here. Bitch, you don't got nothing over here. The only way you can get a man is to get on here sounding like a roach your ass hanging out. Come on the table. Now, face on these ass bitches ain't never touch on this motherfucking screen.
What else?
Now, guys, right here, as you can see, there's 3 people on the chat, but it's just me and her going back and forth. Now, another woman is about to jump in, and that's that dirty-ass, virtuous woman, bitch, okay, that got the pending charge out against her, right, that don't have full custody of her fucking kids, but she want to be on the fucking internet talking shit. Ooh, bitch, I'm about to get you the fuck out of here. But anyways, yes, but before virtuous dog-face-ass bitch came to the chat, it was me and another lady that called at the same time. Now, mind you, I don't know if this was a subscriber of mine or something, if she was coming up to try to defend me because I said I was going to call into the show. I didn't ask this person to call in with me. I don't know this person, right? So it just so happens that when I called, another person called at the same time. It could have been a fan of Nandi's who also just wanted to come in and talk to her. I don't know, right? But this lady wasn't saying anything, but yet and still, Nandi was accusing me of being, of jumping her and saying that I brought backup, and that's why she allowed virtuous women to come up there, and they basically jumped me in a nutshell. Like, they were talking over me, and it was 2-on-1, because the other girl wasn't saying anything. Then, Nandi started to mute my mic, guys. Yes, she started to actually mute my mic. Then she kicked me out of the chat, lied and said that I left the chat. She kicked me out. She didn't, like, kick me out. She sent me backstage. And if you know how StreamYard works, if they send you backstage, people can't see you, they can't hear you. There's no point. I don't know how long you're going to leave me there, bitch. I'm not going to just wait in your fucking backstage. Fuck you. So I just left, right? And then she's going to talk about some, oh, Chris Logic is scared. Why you leave? Call back. No, bitch. I already gave you enough time out of my day. I'm not about to call back. I'm going to just go make a video about your stink, funky, pussy ass, bitch. Yeah, so I left the chat, but I didn't leave because I was scared. No, I left because you sent me backstage and you were muting my mic, you dirty bitch.
What your watchdog say? Is the watchdog gonna say something? You brought back up, bitch. I'm ready for all y'all.
I brought back up.
I'm ready for all y'all. Y'all wretched ass bitches jumping on my motherfucking collar like y'all got that line. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You shut the fuck up with your goddamn nine face at all. You shut the fuck up with your nine face at all. Come on, yo, y'all. I don't give a fuck about that, bitch. Bitch, shut the fuck up. One down and one motherfucking go. One down and one motherfucking go. Like I goddamn said. I give a fuck about them lies on your time. You better learn.
African booty scratching on the inside of her talking shit. Now, guys, this is when I started to get really annoyed. So Nandi let this other woman come in because she thought I was jumping her, right? So she was going to let the other woman come in. Both of these ladies have louder voices than mine, okay? Their voices are more aggressive sounding than mine. So I couldn't even get a word in. Like, I couldn't get any words in, anything. They were just, like, completely over-talking me, way louder than me. Their mics must have been louder or something. Then Nandi's bitch ass kept muting my damn mic, literally. When I would be at the end of my sentence, she would mute it. You guys are going to notice that sometimes when I'm saying something, I just go quiet, and it's because she's muting me. And I think at one point I even said, like, bitch, stop muting me, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden you see me disappear. And that's not because I left, it's because she sent me backstage, right? Then I left. But yeah, this dirty bitch is calling me all types of African booty scratchers and blah, 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 blah. That's all she can say. All she can do is come for my ethnicity, come for me being African. But where do you think you come from, bitch? Europe?
France, Armenia. Like, where the fuck do you think your black ass comes from? So you talking about, you sit up here looking like, African beauty scratcher, African beauty scratcher, okay? Is that supposed to hurt my feelings, bitch? Is that supposed to make me cry at night, bitch? I found this dusty, dirty bitch zoomed in on her profile picture. She was talking about me having weave in my hair, even though my natural hair is natural and healthy, right? But she was talking about weave in my hair. But then when I zoomed in on her profile picture, I saw that she had a dry ass $2.99 fucking pack corner store pack weave in her fucking shit, right? So her shit looking nasty, dry, brittle, stiff. And she over there talking about me having a weave in my head when you sitting up there with a whole wet and wavy pack weave, bitch. Right? So I just found it so funny that she was trying to talk about my hair, da-da-da-da-da. Then she started talking about some, oh, African people are monkeys, y'all are losers, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, girl, and this is the same girl that was up on her panel, I think like a week ago, up there talking about colorism and how people go in on her nose and call her all types of monkey, and she's sitting over there calling African people monkey. Doesn't that seem like some self-hate and self-deflection to you, if ever? But yeah, guys, I'm gonna let you see a little bit of the clip.
I know this medicine, this African booty scratching, foo-foo, eating Nigerian, green card bitch, ain't up here talking shit. Bitch, get your African booty scratching ass back to the motherfucking portal, bitch. Here looking for a motherfucking green card, chasing the African for bitch, with your phony ass, bitch, your back and noses.
He's got them hands in the ear now.
Out of here, you
fucking ears in there.
black head, nasty head asshole. Bitch, get off the motherfucking panel, you African booty scratching. Bitch, I'm talking about you, bitch. Africa, bitch, you already stepped on that. Your bitch ass off. Jessica X already told your bitch ass up out of here, bitch. Don't come back here protesting no motherfucking PPG. Jessica X already kicked your monkey ass. You dumbass, ugly ass, yellow nappy ass bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you one-sided bitch. Everybody loves us, you. You are a bitch in the manosphere. That's how you know that.
All right, guys, I wanted to show y'all the part where I ended up like getting kicked out of the chat, getting sent backstage, but I really didn't want to use too much of her clip because, like I said, you know, copyright purposes, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna use that much. And that was basically the premise of the whole situation, right? So this woman called herself trying to drag me because I'm African, because I'm 22 and I don't got no kids, right? So that means no man must love me. They ain't busting nut in me and leave me with a baby to take care of by myself, right? She got up here, she defended black men again, told black women nobody want us, nobody love us, and the only people who will ever love us are black men, even though 4 of her baby daddies ain't love her enough to stick around for their kids, right? Sarnetta ain't love her enough to give her that dick after she paid for him to come to Atlanta and hit it raw from the back, right? No man has ever showed this woman any type of love, affection in her life. Even the dudes in the chat couldn't even say that she was attractive and that they would entertain her in a romantic way. So yeah, guys, that was basically a summary of everything that happened. This old, crazy, lunatic bitch is probably going to respond to this. She's probably going to call herself dragging me again. But yeah, I'm not going to keep responding to this low-life ass bitch. I have way better things to do with my day, with my time, than to be going back and forth with a 50-year-old who's more than double my age, right? Like, I have some respect for myself and my elders. So I'm going to just leave it at that, guys. But yes, please don't forget to like the video if you like this video, guys. Please subscribe for more content like this, guys. Thank you so much for making it through this incredibly long video. If you made it to the end, guys, comment a winky face down below. Okay, a little wink face down below, so I know that you got it all the way to the end, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. You guys have a beautiful day. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this whole situation, okay? Do you think I was wrong, or was I right in the situation? Did I handle it wrong? Did I handle it right? Let me know what y'all think down.
Morning, YouTube. Morning, YouTube. Hey, what's up there, Sean King? Sean in the house. Give me about a minute, brothers and sisters. I want to make a couple of comments that we're going to get out of here. Give me a moment. As always, in the name of our ancestors, I send the greetings to my chat room, our great warriors, the deacons of reality. We send greetings this morning to Mellow Cap, always there for us. Your support has made this platform so strong. You are so valuable. I certainly most appreciate you. During my whole time on YouTube, because of Mellow Cap, because of the Deacons of Reality, and some of you who may not even comment on this board, but it is clear by those who are looking from the outside in, no matter the view, no matter the subscribers, certainly they see a force to be reckoned with. And you have made that possible. You have made this ministry, this platform, the strongest I have ever been in my whole sojourn on this media. I thank you so much. It is unfortunate that we have to go off our path slightly because nothing can take us off our path. Nothing can distract us from our mission. But we have to deal with some rocks in the road. We have to deal with some debris on the highway, and we have to sweep up so that we can continue to move safely. I just want to make some brief commentary after listening to all this drama. And I must say, the views expressed are not necessarily those of this ministry or myself. I love it. Y'all have real good fun in the chat room. I really enjoy your going back and forth. Now, what brings us to this point in time is that at first, I saw this woman, and believe me, she's not a good she's not a good sight to see. I don't know nothing about her. So I really can't talk about what I do not know. I don't know. And you don't see me trying to make up stories and whatever, because I don't know her. I can just only tell you my experience. And my first introduction to her, I saw her on a video with our traitor, with our backstabber, who isn't doing very well these last few months. And that is good. You're not supposed to do well when you manipulate, you exploit, and you leech, and you stab in the back, and you betray good people on a personal level. I was good people. Right here from this platform, we was good people. And this woman stabbed us in the back. The deacons made a wonderful video about our support to her. But you're on your own now, and you have aligned yourself with the devils that you call good people, because we were and we still are good people. And now you have aligned yourself with the demons, with the devil, with the Satan that you claim you despise. You have aligned yourself up with that type of mindset. And this video here correlates or brings example that is exactly what you have done. The first time I heard this Nandi ROACH lady, she was with our traitor, our backstabber. And the traitor, the backstabber, wanted to bring her into her troubles, but this Nandi cut her off and said, look, I'm talking about Sarnetta. I'm talking about Nepal. I understand that you have a problem with this person, or you going through some things with this particular person, but I am not part of that beef. I don't know what's going on, and I'm not going to get involved. So when I heard her say that, from me, there was a certain amount of respect, because you should not get involved into something that you have no knowledge of. Because when we look at these stories, there's always a side one, there's always a side two. And in many cases, it is in our best interest that we remain neutral, at least to the point so we can truly understand what is going on. And so when she done that, there was a certain amount of respect that I had for this woman, regardless to what she looked like, regardless to her voice. I'm judging her simply based on this action. But then next thing I know, I heard her say about going off on certain people, and something to the effect, if I have to handle Angel Nut, this nutcase Angel, he can get handled too, something to that effect. And of course, by this time, there was a alignment, there was a team effort with this tank top assassin this Black Son trash, who was just in our face, skinning and grinning. And the video is a witness to how he was praising us and skinning and grinning in our face. This is the purge. So when I heard her say that, I had no choice but to show her, and I could hear the arrogance in her voice, like she really got it going on, like she can really hurt us. Didn't you get the memo, lady? Didn't Noble tell you? You ain't heard? Oh, wow. Okay. So yesterday, our trader made a video telling us about her audience stopped giving her cash out, begging for money. You a grown, independent black woman. You take care of yourself. What you need cash out for? You ain't giving me no money. Angelsnupnup7. You don't give me any money. No, you expose yourself to your people and you change who you was. You went from God is on trial to a born again Christian. Those are two different things. People subscribe to your channel because you painted yourself one way. You're no longer that. And that is what was getting the cash out. Has nothing to do with me. You're no longer that. You're a Christian. They did not come to your channel to learn about Jesus Christ. There are numerous, never-ending people talking about Jesus Christ, whether he's black or Asian or African or whatever. You turned against your own book. You turned against yourself. And you turned against your support system that caused you to be. I would never say I made you, but we supported you. We supported you so that you can become who you are. So you're supposed to be going through what you're going through because you have decided, according to your religious belief system, you chose to leave God and now you've gone with devils. So here comes this Nandi chick. Well, let's do this. Our trader, our backstabber, continues talking, saying that this beef that Nandi started, because I did not say anything about this woman. I don't know you. But you decided to come out in the public and tell people Angel is a nutcase. And then you stepped it up a notch and said that Angelsnupnup7 is an escaped pedophile mental patient. And I am not supposed to respond. They offer no receipts except talk that I'm some pedophile. No kind of paperwork. They show no paperwork that I stalked anybody or have committed any kind of crime at all. They offer no proof that I am an escaped anything. They have not proved that I have a mental illness. They have not proved none of their allegations. So when you bring something and you can produce no receipts for what you talk about, this is slander. And when Noble writes her little article, that's libel for you people who don't know the difference. Written lies about somebody is libel. Verbal lies about somebody is slander. They offer no evidence, no proof the so-called receipts they have do not draw such conclusion at all. Now, you can believe what you want, but it does not bring that type of conclusion. Mellow Cap said, fugitive that needs to take his meds. According to the paperwork, I never took no meds. According to the paperwork, if you read it, I never took their meds. And you offer no evidence to show on conditional release that that's a requirement for me. They show nothing. Now, to show you how people just don't think, to show you how silly, stupid people are, this Nandi is telling her audience that she talked to somebody at the mental institution, right? She had a nice little conversation about me, and she says she bought my $50 book to send to them. Oh, you know, this big story. First of all, she's running her mouth talking about she contacts some type of mental health professional on a Saturday. All the people in the office in mental health, they're not at work. This is the weekend. And regular staff, the weekend staff, there's nobody in a position to tell nobody nothing about anything on the weekends. But you have a bunch of people that's just listening. And this is the thing about belief. Belief does not require evidence. Belief does not require facts. Belief does not require common sense. Here we are on a Saturday, and this woman talking about, I just called. It's the weekend. Businesses like that, all the staff who could talk to you, they're off. And even so, I would like to know who this person is, because they have violated HIPAA laws. They can go to jail, and the facility can be fined all types of hundreds and thousands of dollars. We refuse to think at all. And she said that she bought my book not to read it, to send it to them. She produced no receipt, no evidence she bought my book. The only thing she's doing is talking. That's all, talking, running her mouth. And what's devastating, when we speak and we present receipts, our receipts, you can't debunk. Our receipts is right on the money. And when we speak and tell and say that this person said something, we record it right out the horse's mouth. People like us, we will kill you. We will kill you. That's right out the horse's mouth. This is not she said, he said. This is right out the horse's mouth on a panel. Nandi, Sister Nasty, the doo-doo lady, the faceless troll, the tank top assassin. It's almost like we're fighting the Legion of Doom or somebody. This is our rogues gallery. The deacons made a collage. The deacons made a collage of all these losers of Loserville, these residents of Loserville, those who have chosen to be our enemies. I'm like, damn, It's like the Justice League Doom or something that we fighting. It's a whole lot of these suckers. Mellow Cap says, I'm still amazed how your happy ass is still free since 2007 when you're on YouTube every day and your personal phone number is in the description box. And that's the way it's been ever since 2007. My personal phone number, always in the description box. And I've been making videos in the public since 2007. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But when you don't have to prove nothing, and those people who do ask questions, they're going to get blocked. They're going to get laughed at. So the only thing they want on these channels is a bunch of fruitcakes, mindless fruitcakes. Now, according to this young lady, I don't know her, so I cannot speak and talk about her. I just saw the video. This was my first time listening to the video along with you. I didn't know all that going back and forth profanity. I didn't know, have no idea. Because I don't want to listen to all that either. This was my first time listening to the video. But this woman, she called me old. She's in her 50s, just a little younger than I am. And she called me old. And when you look at this picture here, she looks like she has no teeth or false teeth. And you have the nerve to talk about somebody being old. But you're old and worn out. You busted out four children. You're worn out by men. Because the only way you can get a man is through your vagina. Just like the other demons of darkness, Shitty Noble and Karen and Pork Chop, all of you are nasty and you're ratchet. No good man would stay and stick around with you. Hell, even some of the ratchet men don't want nothing to do with you. You're too much. You're too much. So, and you might cook some eggs and bacon for them, and they ready to leave. The deacon said women are old after their first kid. You're all worn out. And our trader will even tell you the only reason why she's not worn out is because of her affiliation with the church. Jesus saved her. Otherwise, she'll be an alcoholic. Otherwise, she'll have 4 or 5 children. She got a little sense. She had a little sense. But Pork Chop and Karen don't have any children, but she's worn out. Because she constantly, none of you can really attract and keep a man. The only way you keep him interested, you have to spread your legs. You have to put your mouth on his penis. You have to do, that's why the first thing that they always say, your penis don't work. You got a little penis. It's all about the sexual organ because you have nothing else to offer. She doesn't talk about all the beautiful meals she makes. She don't talk about how she support her man going to work or going to the basketball games and family life. They don't talk about these different things with the man. It's only about her vagina. Is only about the penis. She has nothing else to offer. and some money. You might have a little money because a lot of y'all mess with these broke guys that don't have nothing going on for themselves. And you have this little 22-year-old young lady. I don't know. She's supposed to be an African or whatever. I don't know what she is, but she's smart enough to avoid broke ass niggas. But here she is, 50-some years old, going back and forth like this with a 22-year-old child. I'm not going to come on my channel and go back and forth, especially using profanity and vulgar language. I'm not going to go back and forth with a child on the internet. I'm too old for that. I'm not going to do it with somebody my age. It's time that you take your happy ass and move on. I'm not going to do it. So she's an embarrassment to those of us who are elders. That's an embarrassment. That's an embarrassment. And she is in denial about the Sonetta situation. But chances are she's guilty, trying to line him up or whatever. And if it wasn't for his penis, it was because she was a groupie. It's because, and there's a lot of people out there, they're groupies. She was on Sonetta's channel, and Sonetta has all these viewers and whatnot. She wants to meet him in person. And she probably did want sexual relations because that's all she has to really offer. But Sonetta, no. Older guys like this probably want somebody younger, like Nepal. So it's probably true. But nevertheless, you're an older lady going back and forth with a 22-year-old that has more sense than you do, because this Nandi, she is an enabler. And because she's an enabler, she's going to bring out the worst in her sons. She's going to bring out the worst in any men that she socialized with, whether it's just friendship or being romantic. She's not going to bring out the best. She's going to help them make excuses for failure. And as you know, here on this ministry, we will side with this young lady because she refuses to be an enabler. I might reach out to this young lady and have her come here and talk with us. We're going to show her that there are good men, strong men, who would be good to her, who would take care of her. And we want to be the best man we can be. We cannot be the greatest men, the best men that we can be, when we are around enablers like Nandi, making excuses for us, for our failure, and coddling us. This makes men weaker and weaker and weaker. Your ass already don't want to do nothing. And then you got this ancient lady making things worse. So she is real confident in herself. This is my last point, and we're going to get out of here. She's confident in her knowledge of the, excuse me, her knowledge of the legal system. Excuse me. Now, according Send a shout out to Don Anderson. How you doing, Don? Our deacon asked the question, if our traitor was laid up butt naked with the tank top assassin, you know, she's a Christian. She wasn't a Christian at that time. She was an atheist, agnostic, or something. She's always changing, as you know. She's a chameleon, so she's always changing. Mello says, provide, produce, and build. That's what strong men do. And that's what we are founded upon. Provide, produce, build. And I would also add protect. That's what strong men do. That's what we do. My last point, we're going to get out of here. Do you realize between myself and the deacons, do you realize we have put out a lot of videos? Because I've been trying to put move a lot of our videos on Rumble. And if you have not subscribed to us on Rumble, go to Rumble. Actually, Rumble is just as good as YouTube. If I feel I want to go off and say whatever the hell I want to say and just have a private meeting with us, we can go to Rumble and throw down. So subscribe to Rumble. RUMBLE, Rumble. I like Rumble. And actually, right now, that could be a place where soul brothers and sisters could go and we could express our opinion. And for the time being, we won't be censored and messed with like they do on YouTube. That's a good place to go. So it's Rumble. Subscribe to Rumble. RUMBLE. That's a nice website. I saw the Deacons was there, and I saw Mello there. I'm putting all our latest videos. I'm also throwing right there on Rumble. And Mellow Cap says again, provide, produce, protect, and build. That's what strong men do. That's right. And that's what we're founded upon. Mellow is not going to be an enabler, an excuse maker. We cannot get strong. Of course, we're not perfect. And things are hard. But we have to stop making excuses for a lot of the things that we do. It's too much. If you don't know what you're doing, get the hell out the way and let those people who do know what they're doing support them. Get the hell out the way. I did try Black Junction TV. They don't have their act together. I had a hard time uploading videos and you can't comment to nobody. When I was trying to use, I still have a Black Junction account. It wasn't good at all. There's another website too that just wasn't good. But Rumble got it go. Rumble, you can go live on Rumble. Whatever we can do here on YouTube, we can do on Rumble. Rumble is nice. You can even be monetized on Rumble. Rumble is nice. I think Rumble is out of Canada. They're out of Canada, I believe. Rumble. But if you have not subscribed, subscribe to our channel on Rumble, and chances are there might be videos that I can post on Rumble. I can't post here. So go to Rumbles, subscribe to our channel. We get enough people there. We can throw down in our own private house. We don't have to worry about nobody messing with us. Matter of fact, there's not a lot of black power type stuff going on Rumble. There's only one brother I saw talking any type of blackity black stuff, and I subscribe to him. It's not, that's a good place to start. So again, thank you everyone. Join us on Rumble. Let me make this one last comment and get out of here. So this Sister Nasty, she's doing a lot of running her mouth. She's talking a lot, okay? And she's talking to Shitty Noble and the Tank Top Assassin, and she's talking to her audience like she's some type of real lawyer or something. And she does make good points. But now, after listening to this 22-year-old young lady, Chris Logic, according to her, Sister Nasty has 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. I think that's what she said. And 3 of them, well, all of them don't have their fathers in their life, according to this young lady. I don't know. This is my first time hearing and knowing about this dingbat. I don't know nothing about it. But apparently she thinks she knows me and start calling me out my name. So if you can call me a name, I can call you one back. And this is what I don't understand. Why do people, when they do other people wrong, why do they believe that person does not have the right to defend themselves? They don't have the right to strike back at them. I'm supposed to say, we're supposed to sit over here and just say, oh, Sister Nasty called Angel a nutcase. Just let it go. Oh, woe is me. I wish she didn't say that. No, you call me a name. I have the right to call you one back. I have the right to let it go, or I have the right to call you one back. Just like you decided and Noble started. Absolutely. Don't dish it out if you can't take it. Should have left us alone. I don't even know this woman. But she has 4 children. She's a single mother, no father around nowhere, according to this young lady. And out of the 4 children, according to this young lady, out of the 4 children, 3 of them are felons. Oh, so now I know why she talks about, and she thinks she knows the law, because she has 3 children who have been in and out of jail, back and forth with the law. So she's learning the law just like I've done by experience. Her sons, her children, been on parole. They've been on probation. So she learned through actual experience. That's why she knows, and that's why she know it all. But the difference between Sister Nasty and me is that I became a pro se or jailhouse lawyer. She knows about certain things but she don't know or have no idea how to write nothing up. So I was watching some of their live stream, and they was talking about all these things that I filed and blah, 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 which I did. It's not about whether I win or lose. It's about I was able to file it, and if you don't respond, I automatically win. So I'm going to make your happy ass go to court. I'm going to make your happy ass spend some money and defend yourself in court. That's my purpose. It doesn't make any difference. If I win, that's cool. But you're going to respond because I know how to make your ass jump. Here's a subpoena. When the sheriff come knock on your door, here's a subpoena for you to come to court. Nobody wants to go to court. Even the large corporations, they don't want to mess around in court because that becomes a matter of public record. And it can make you look good. It can make you look bad. Because somebody who is really after your happy ass, they can say, well, back in 1994, this Angelsnupnup7 guy sued them for the same thing. So even though I lose, I might be helping somebody else get your happy ass. See, I'm looking at this thing well beyond me. Like when I sued all those doctors. No, I didn't even expect to get nothing out the deal. But somebody else who might be suing those same pieces of trash, them damn beasts, their lawyer can go into the records. Hey, we got somebody else who sued them for the same thing. And my case is helping them. So I'm looking at this whole thing well beyond myself. Matter of fact, they was talking about Pam Transportation. Pam Transportation later on was caught up in a scandal. They was ripping their drivers off. And some of these, they was ripping the drivers off for their pay. They was ripping off some of their, the people that was providing their diesel fuel off. They got caught up in a scandal. Do you think my lawsuit, when they see that I was suing them for whatever, do you think when the lawyer looked that up, is that going to help Pam Transportation or help them? So you have to look at this thing well beyond. And that's the thing about the Black conscious community. That's the thing about the Pan-African. That's the thing about all this blackity-black, Pan-African, religious garbage, nonsense, whatever. They don't look at things in the future. They have no vision. They only concentrate on their wants and their needs and the now. But when you're dealing with the people, and you know that we cannot live forever. Angelsnupnup7, I can't live forever. Those in the chat rooms, this is our time. We're not going to live forever. But we can have a vision to understand and see the future so that we can guide our children and our future generations to a better place. Give them the vision. Give them the purpose. Right now, our people, soul brothers and sisters, we're all out here scattered. Like when you shoot a shotgun. And all those little BBs, pellets from the shotgun blast just goes everywhere. There's no direct target. That's also, but also at the same time, as far as a shotgun, that's what makes a shotgun so devastating, because you have so many of those little pellets flying around in the air. But we're so scattered everywhere. It makes no difference if we are Christian or Muslim or Hebrew Israelite or Pan-African or whatever we want to call ourselves. Our problem is we're not under one umbrella. So that means somebody is getting rained on. because we're not under that one umbrella. And that's the incredible and wonderful thing about being a soul brother and sister, because it doesn't make any difference about your skin tone, because soul brother and sister is not based upon skin color. It's based upon your genealogy. Did you come from, can you show that you are the descendant of slaves born in America? Regardless if you are you Aboriginal or your ancestors had some African, of course, you know that the so-called Negro, we're all mixed up anyway. That's our ancestry. And we have turned into our own class, our own species of humanity. And that's what we build our platform on. Who we are, ourselves. I'm not trying to be an African. I'm not trying to be these labels that I don't control. Soul brothers and sisters, soul people, that comes from out of the womb of us. I don't know the origins. I don't know exactly how it was created, but I do know it comes from us. Did not come from no Africans. It did not come from the Bible. It did not come from the Quran. It was these free people learning how to be free. And now the Pan-Africans and the Hebrew Israelites, all of them want to take us back to slavery. I be damned. No. No more plantation life for us. So we're leadership. We're the real leaders. We are the real teachers. We are the real guys. We offer and can show the masses, should they choose. We can show them and give them purpose. We can give them a goal, a vision, and we have the plan that can get the job done in the form of what we call Operation Exodus Mississippi campaign. And a lot of folks trip off the name instead of what it can do and its applications. You have to crawl before you walk. I'm building a nation. You don't even control a neighborhood yet, Negro. You don't control a neighborhood. How the hell are you gonna build a nation and you can't even control, you don't even control your own neighborhood? And from a neighborhood, a town, which we have done that. Our ancestors have created their own towns. We have done that. And we have also had small cities that we control, that we built. But never during our sojourn here in America, never have we taken over or taken control of a state. Go on a map. Look how big Mississippi is. It's no joke. But if you control all that land, all that water, all that resources, woo, we in business. And in fact, that's your first nation. That's your first nation within a nation. Oh, you just don't know what you're missing. But it's not going to be handed to you. And somebody like this Nandi, as our woman, as our female, she doesn't have the mindset, nor does she have the wisdom to guide her men as the warriors we should be, to guide us, the soldiers, put us on the battlefield so we can take this territory. We are at war. The assignment for the soldiers, we taking over this territory. We want this state. We have no leadership. We have nobody that talks the way we do. They're telling you about these little rinky-dink businesses, opening up an African school and all. That's nothing tiddlywink stuff. You want power? then you got to get something that's going to give it to you. When you speak now, you have no power that backs you up except your invisible God, and that hasn't been doing too well that I can see. You take control of the resources of Mississippi. So now when you speak, I don't care if you live in Detroit or LA or New York or Louisiana, wherever you are. If you are part and help build and you become a citizen of this state of Mississippi, wherever you are, you got the backup of a state that's going to help you. I'm going to say this and we're going to get out of here. Now, to my knowledge, it's not against the law if that the state of Mississippi, why can't the state of Mississippi, if there's a benefit and if there's a benefit and it's a good investment, why can't the state of Mississippi invest in a brother and sister whose business has already shown they can be profitable and they are really kicking some butt in the business world? Even if you're in California, how come the state of Mississippi can't loan you some money so that you can throw down? That's the kind of power that you'll get because you helped build Mississippi. And then if we take control of Alabama or Georgia, your power you get stronger and stronger and stronger. A nation within a nation. And if something should happen in the future, when all of us are already gone, we've already established our territory, we developed our military, and the only thing you have to do is defend our ground. Oh, man. I can see it. Woo, I can see it. But unfortunately, you have low IQ people that have no vision. Only thing on their mind is sucking penis and playing with their vaginas, and spitting out babies with no purpose. Ask sister, what is the purpose of you getting pregnant? What is the purpose of having these babies, Nandi? And then 3 of them have criminal records. That's why you know about the criminal justice system, because you had to deal with that with your 3 ex-convict children. What is the purpose of having these children? So now we have purpose for our children because these children are actually in the building process of their own nation. And like I told you, everybody, we can get everybody involved. Even the crackheads. A crackhead can do work. And that work can help rehabilitate them and give them a sense of purpose in life. Reroute their energy. And so all those brothers and sisters that's in these jails and prisons, when they are actually involved in a rehabilitation process, you don't have to worry about spending and wasting your money for unproductive people, because you're involved in activity to rehabilitate, so they don't have to go back and our people keep filling up the jails and the prisons. Of course, there's going to be a need, unfortunately, for jails and prisons because you're always going to have idiots. But at the rate that we see right now, that's over with. Our people are going to be productive. And the reason why they're going to be productive is because when they look at Mississippi, everything they see, they built it. The water coming in their house, they bringing that water in. The electricity coming to their house, they bringing that electricity. The road that their cars, we can build our own cars. Or we can have a relationship with Africa, and Africans can bring their factories over here. Let's build our own cars better than the Europeans. The skies are the limit. I thank you for joining us on this special presentation. Unfortunately, it's a presentation that I really did not want to have, but I thank you for joining us this morning. I thank the deacons. I thank Mellow Cap, Don, and Sean, and those in the chat room. I thank you so much. I would suggest if Noble and any of these demons of darkness, if they are listening towards the end of this broadcast, just leave us alone. Because we would look stupid, keep putting videos and talking about you, and you're not responding. Oh yeah, please don't, and this Alquan piece of trash. But if you notice, Alquan goes to their channels. He's not bringing that stuff to his channel no more. He's not bringing it to his channel. He's a slickster. He's an instigator. There's a reason why he does what he does. But see, he also was there when that woman made a threat. So I have to report him, Shitty Noble, Black Sun, Nandi, all those who were there, Pork Chop, all of those who were there, they all was part of that terroristic threat. We will kill you. I mean, it's plain as day. So it's out of my hands. If they act on something, that's cool. If they don't, I've done what I'm supposed to do. But in the meantime, it doesn't make no difference what come out their mouth. It makes no difference what come out their mouth. Believe me, they worry because you never know what might happen. But your emotions and your hate got you all caught up, and you crossed the line you should not cross. You gave us the ultimate gem out of your own mouth. And since Sister Nasty is familiar with the criminal justice system, you would think she would be the one who would give the proper advice now that this has happened. And you could come out here and try to be big and bad and whatever. But believe me, from experience, when you see those cop cars roll up to your house and those uniforms, all your bad talking and all that stuff, your big mouth, it's a whole different ball game. And quite frankly, any type of investigation, it's really a done deal for Shitty Noble. She's done. She's all messed up for real. Because she barely living as is. You don't need this. But now you you decide to be with the devil, these demons. And so now you have to pay the consequence of your actions. With that said, thank y'all everybody for listening. Jot down your comments. And we'll catch you when I catch you. I mean, we put out a lot of videos. We need a break. I got to get my break today, but it's not going to be at McDonald's. Catch you on the flip. This is Angelsnupnup7. And as in parting, I wish us love, peace, and soul. Restaurant should be shamed. Can't even give you a 30-second countdown. Let me see if they're gonna give it to us. We don't have nothing. They won't even give you the countdown clock. That's a damn shame.